Okay, welcome back, guys. Let's create this live festival flyer on our Android smartphone using our Pixellab, and we're going to use the PSCC application as well to do a kind of a blending. So we are going to learn a lot here. Kindly stay tuned. Follow me as I'm going to unveil how to achieve this. The first thing that we need to do after getting all the images, we have to go to application called PSCC. On getting here, this is the interface. These are my previous work. You tap here, then you click on phone library. Then you go to your gallery, import the images you want to use. So take it for instance, I want to use this. So after selecting this image, you can see here the background. So we need to go and bring this particular mosque. We are bringing this one here. So after you position it on top of this, you are going to tap OK. Then click on FX, click on blur. Then increase it to 128 and click OK. Then you are going to go to the layer, tap here and go to screen or go to overlay. So when you go to overlay, it's somehow cool. Then you double click it here, just duplicate. So when you duplicate it, you have this particular result. You are good to go. So the next thing you need to do is to merge everything together. Tap here, then you merge visible so that you merge everything. Now tap on the layer, go to the library again. Then we are going to bring this again. Let's back. Then we are going to bring this one here. So when you bring it, you rotate, increase the size a little bit, and you have it smuggle to this particular area. You can increase it a little bit. Tap OK. What do you need to do at this juncture? You go to FX and go to blur. So once you are able to do that, you go to the layer and click on screen so that you have this result, or you click on overlay, you have this result. So now what do you need to do next? You tap here. So when you tap, you go here, then you duplicate. Okay, duplicate it. When you duplicate it, you tap on it and click OK. Now rotate it to left side and you move it to the right side. You tap OK. So now you have this result. So after having this result, I still have a bad feeling with this. You can tap on the second one, which is this. So you go to screen, then you screen it. So it give you this result. You do the same thing to the second one. We'll go to the screen, you screen it as well. Okay, it give you the exact result you actually wanted. So after achieving that, you tap OK, click on save. We already built our backgrounds. Okay, now tap on this forward arrow, tap on what you want to save, select the format, tap on what you want to save, and you click OK. That one allows you to move it out. After you're able to do that, you rest back to your Pixellab. You come back to your Pixellab. Now go and bring the background we just made. This is it. You bring it down here. Then we are going to select the image we want to use. So take it for instance. I'm looking for the images which I want to use. So this is the image. I'll bring the image down here. Okay. So after bringing the image down here, I will position it properly. Then I will tap block. Now go to the text area. I will have what we call a Eid-Al-adhal. Okay, so or Eid-Al-Mubarak. It depends on how we want it. So let's say Eid-Al-Mubarak. Okay. Then we'll go to the font area. So we use autograph font. Autograph. So we have this. So if I don't actually like this, I can change this to Eid-Al-adhal. Okay, Eid-Al-adhal. So we have this. So I'll position that here. Then go to relative position, position it properly. I can increase the size a little bit. So now go to the text area and position the wishes. Happy Salah to all Muslims. Then I will go to the font area. Then select a font called Archivo. So I will use it to select here. So let's say Archivo regular. Then the one that has to do with Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam, I will put Archivo medium. That will be bold than the previous one. So this one will just be like okay, perfect. Then I will go to align and align to the center. Increase this one up a little bit. Position it well. Increase this one a little bit. Have it position here. Then you go to align and align to the center. Then you are going to the relative position to position it perfectly. So you can actually shift this a little bit down here and we are good to go. So now we need to add our contact. So how are we going to achieve that? So I'm going to my Canva. I have a template which I want to use and position to that. So I will just bring this one a little bit and I have it position or smuggle around this particular area. Okay, perfect. So what am I going to do to this? So I need to just do something unique. So put in my own contact. So I will just copy this, edit and put chat us. So I'll position this here, then put my number 23470346071. So after positioning that, I'll go to my font area, then select them one after the other, while the one below I will change the font to that. So let's say Roboto to make it more bolder. So I can make sure that I make it in cap to look more professional, or back it to look more professional. Reduce the size very well. Then go to the color, have the color being changed. So we position it just perfect as this. The spacing between the alphabet should be close a little bit, then you reposition very well. So now we have the whole result at our hand, and this is cool, right? So now what do we need to do next? I need to just add my own logo to one of the sides. So I will heading back to my gallery, then bring up the logo which I want to add very quick. So I need to remove the backgrounds to make sure it actually work and have it position around there. So I think this might not work. So I need to change the color to this. So something like white if possible, or something like blue to make it work out. So white should be able to work. So position the white here, don't make it too obvious. So just reduce the opacity to 80, so it should be able to work here, or to 90. So it should be able to work here, and we have all our results at our hands. So everything seems to be cool now, right? So we can just put a finishing touch by add other thing. And if we don't want that to be there, so we can quickly just attach this to one of the side here. And how are we going to do that? Just position that one here so that be customized. Okay, just position it here. So reduce it to something like 10. Change the color to, so let's say black or blue. So now we are good to go. So you can just position this to one side, reduce the size a little bit. So let's reduce the size a little bit. Okay, perfect. So now that will just be showing along that side, just for a kind of a customize. To reduce the size well to something like 5. So, and we're good to go. So it will just be showing a little bit underground. So very cool. So can't still be what? So someone cannot just steal it. So thanks for watching, guys. I believe we'll learn something from there. God bless you. So have your well-being saved as Ultra.